Day 561. Day rating is what did we say? 6, almost a 7. Got up, didn't get in the run, so planned to run later, which was fine. But walked the pup, which was good. She's sleeping on the bed in my spot. She beat me to it today, so gonna have to move tonight. See what happens tomorrow, Gamora. She's already sleeping. I was just finished watching a movie, and so she was kind of giving me the huff, like, "Hey, I'm tired. Let's go lay down." And so she lay down on the couch. I was like, "Okay, we'll just wait. Almost done with the movie." So after we're done, she came in, plopped right back down, and was asleep again. But after work, we came back, played with her for about 10-15 minutes, changed, went outside for the walk, and then my friend had texted me about helping them with a video. They're doing physical therapy, and they're supposed to create kind of a 30-second dance video, and they would do certain parts of the body, like extending, flexing, like flexion, extension, rotation kind of a thing. So it incorporated that physical therapy aspect, but in a fun dance way, and kind of turned it into a dance move or turned it into something so that you could remember it. And so gave them a couple pointers. I think they were stressed out over it, making it harder. So I was like, "Hey, try this. Why not do this? Try that." I said, "Okay, I like that." So they did it, and he's like, "All right, we did one take. That's good." I'm like, "Are you sure?" And they watched it, played it back, and said, "Yeah, that's all I need." I'm like, "Okay, it's your chance." I'm like, "What are you doing now?" I said, "I'm gonna go for a run since I'm already here." So they're like, "Hey, do you mind if I go with you?" I'm like, "Sure, let's go." So went for a run. It was about 3 miles. My watch was, I don't know, being silly. It only tracked about 2 of them. So a little bit disheartening, but I know I got in the miles, so that's what counts. But tomorrow morning, got in. I'm gonna get in a run, and then in the evening I'm gonna get another run. I believe the evening run is supposed to be like a tempo race pace. It's about a 5K. My friend told me to go out there and just kind of challenge myself. I just saw a cricket. Kind of scared me. I didn't know it was there. I think I got it. But, oh, it's still running around. But he wanted to see how fast I could run a 5K right now. I said, I don't know. I still feel like I'm coming back from that almost 2 weeks off of running. Not entirely there, but might as well see where I'm at. Go from there. And so did the run, and then this morning I had some chicken and I put that in the crock pot, put some seasoning in there, and let it cook for about 12 hours. And then I turned it off. It was done cooking. I was trying to make some rice, and okay, this is probably like a 10, 12, or 13 on this Spanish rice. But I got 5 Roma tomatoes, put them in the blender, put a little salt and pepper in there, and then did I add anything else? I think that was it. I tried to look for cilantro. I didn't have any. Looked for some other seasoning. Nothing really seemed like I was gonna mix in with it. So I poured that in with a little bit of water. I think I had 2 cups of rice, about 3 cups of water, plus, I don't know, I put in maybe a 1/4 cup of water. No, it's maybe half a cup, along with the 5 tomatoes, and I just blended the tomatoes so it was almost a tomato juice or paste. It was not a paste, it wasn't thick. But I pretty much just blended up the tomatoes until it was a liquid form. And threw that in there so that would soak in the rice. So it gave the rice a little bit of flavor. I still can't get it the way my mom made it, but she was telling me last time when I did rice and chicken, she said, if you want to do it right, cook the chicken, and even if the chicken's done, throw it in with the rice and let it all marinate together. Even though the rice is cooking, that's the main part. Just throw the chicken in there as well. It'll turn out a little bit better. So that's what I did. It took a little bit longer. I don't think I have the ratio of the water tomato blend right just yet, but the rice felt like it was cooked. It didn't soak in as much of the flavors that what I was used to, so I might need a little bit more pepper, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's getting there. And now I have this giant bowl of chicken and rice that I gotta eat for the next couple days. And I only used about a third of the chicken, so of course the pup got some. And then I froze the rest of it, so probably try to make tacos, not tomorrow night, but maybe the next night. And I think I might do like a chicken enchilada casserole, so just use the chicken enchilada sauce, throw in bits of tortilla, some green chilies, throw the chicken in there, let that kind of cook, simmer a little bit, and then in the end throw in cheese and just scoop it out and serve it as is. And maybe even have chips on the side to kind of dip it in, almost like a nacho enchilada, just because I want that crunch in there somewhere. It's still playing around with that idea, but that's down the road. So we'll see what happens with the rest of the chicken. But I think I did alright for today. Should have meals for the next couple days. Be good to go. And then I reached out to my friend. I told them about the paddleboard. And the other ones that they kind of were joking around and said, yeah, don't get bit by the bug. You're going to go out here once and then you're going to want to come out again. And you're going to go buy your own paddleboard. So I sent a picture of the paddleboard and said, I got bit. Must have been a big bug kind of a thing. And they just laughed and said, great, let me know when you want to go out. So I said, okay, I'm trying to get the pup on there to see how she reacts, to see if I can take her out paddleboarding with me. And it's got a nice little spot in the back where she can just hang out, check out the view, and be pretty solid on there. It's like almost like grip tape. Not like a Velcro, but just, I don't know how to describe it. But I think that would be good for her just to kind of sit and lay down. And then she said, all right. I told her I'd invite you out, but it's going to be I'd imagine it's going to be a short time in case she freaks out or in case she tries to jump off or just is too scared to be out in the water on the board. And I said, next weekend I'm going out of town, so that weekend after that we'll try to go back. And she said, well, that's cool, keep me informed, but I know by then the river's going to be closed. And the only option would be to go to lakes. So I said, okay, lakes is fine, we'll just do that. And that was the day. That was pretty much it. I ate the rice and chicken after that. It took a lot longer, but it was good. It was good. And now it's 12:02. Gonna get up at 5 to walk the pup and meet up with my friend for run 1 of the day at 6. So call it a night and go from there. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.